going on, guys? Brother Faris here, and today I'm going to be going over my top 5 favorite exercises to help you become more athletic. So let's get right to it. Coming in at number 5 are Olympic lifts. No specific variation, they're all very good, and they all do the same thing, which is train explosive triple extension, which is extension of the ankles, knees, and the hips. And why this is so good for athletes is because when you look at activities such as running and jumping, you need to extend through the ankles, knees, and the hips. So this in turn is going to help explosively train it, and they are used by athletes all across the world, across all sports, especially in track and field, football. There is a learning curve involved with it, but once you get that down, they are so beneficial for you. Coming in at number 4 are the trap bar deadlifts. I absolutely love the trap bar. I've made countless videos on why I love the trap bar and all the benefits and the variations you can do with it. But essentially, this is a full body movement in one exercise, from your glutes to your quads, to your traps, to your grip, to your core. Every muscle is working hard to complete the movement. And this is so good for athletes because of the position it puts you in. I prefer these over traditional deadlifts, mainly because the way you're positioned. The weight is closer to your center of gravity, and you're kind of more in a squat mechanic, but you still get the deadlift benefits. All the different variations that you can do with it just makes this such a versatile tool. I just spoke about why the Olympic lifts are so good because it trains triple extension. You can actually do triple extension variations with the trap bar as well, such as the high pulls. You can do trap bar jumps to work more ballistic strength. There are so many different things that you can do with this. That is why I absolutely love it for athletes, and that's why you should add it into your routine too. Coming in at number 3 are the Bulgarian split squats. This is another exercise that I absolutely love. I have it in pretty much all my programs, and why this is so good is because it works that unilateral strength. And almost all athletic movements are performed unilaterally, meaning that you're gonna need to be pushing or working off of that single side. And this exercise is not only gonna work that single leg strength, but it's also gonna help your stability as well. So when you elevate that rear foot, most of the weight is gonna go on that front foot. And that's where most of the focus should be as we're strengthening that foot that's down. And it's also working our hip mobility. You can even elevate your front foot, which allows you to get even deeper into that stretch and mobilize the hips even more. There are so many variations you can do with this. You can do the rotations, so you get that rotation of the hip. You can do Bulgarian split squat jumps to work the explosiveness. There are so many different things utilized with this exercise right here. I absolutely love it, and it deserves that 3 spot. Number 2 on the list are maximal effort plyometrics. Now I need to emphasize the maximal effort part, because there are so many different things that can be considered a plyometric movement, but this is really where we differentiate by maximal effort, meaning you're jumping as hard and as high as you can in order to touch or reach something, or you're jumping as far as you can in order to clear something or get to a specific distance. This is where your body is going to change. You're utilizing those fast twitch muscle fibers. It's gonna stimulate your nervous system, and it's gonna help you become more athletic. Of course, regular plyometrics where you're not going maximal are also good, but when you're exerting that max effort, that's where you're really going to see a different type of stimulus. That's where you're really going to elicit the changes in your body in order for you to get better for your sport or for your overall athleticism. So you don't want to be doing too many of these, but you want to give those quality, good reps. You don't really need any equipment. Just try to reach for something high, reach for something far, but exert maximal effort, and these will help you become more athletic. And number 1 on this list that reigns supreme by far is sprinting. All out sprinting. This is such a unique stimulus on the body that cannot be replicated with anything else that we do. It provides stimulus on almost every single muscle, from our calves to our toes, to our legs, to our core, to our hips, to our upper body, our neck, our spinal column. Every single thing is utilized when we sprint. It's a bunch of repeated ground contacts over and over again, utilizing those fast twitch muscle fibers, utilizing the elasticity in our muscles. It is literally such a good movement that any single person who sprints is going to see benefit. And why it's so good is there's really no learning involved. Unless you're going to be an elite world-class sprinter, all you have to do is get outside or get on a treadmill and run as fast as you can, and you're gonna see some benefit from it. Of course, the level and the volume of how much you do it is going to differ based on your goals, but just from a longevity standpoint, just from you being able to preserve your muscle fibers, just being able to preserve your athleticism, and not only that, but also to make gains towards it, it is the #1 exercise to help you become more athletic. So make sure you do it. Well, there you have it, guys, my top 5 favorite exercises to help you become more athletic. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and share it with everybody else who you think can benefit. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment section down below, and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of my content in the future. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'm gonna see you guys soon.